Ojai. Welcome to the 35th Annual Art in the Park. This year we have probably about 90 artists. They come from all over the country. A lot of them do shows. They're on a circuit. And I've had people come up to the booth this year for a couple of times to say it's the best art they've seen at this show. So we're really excited about the variety and the quality of art.
This is all hand-blown art glass. It's all created by myself and my wife. They're all one-of-a-kind pieces. Each piece is individually created. This is a lot of work that's inspired from the ocean. This particular piece is a shark pot. It's inspired by the way the ocean sharks give off their newborns. Each piece takes on a very unique form. I don't use any molds to create the shape, so as we're working the pieces, we're able to work glass by adding to it different elements to show the fluidity throughout the glass. All the pieces get signed and dated and able to display out here in a show like in Ojai. Come here annually, partake in this event.
Hi, this is Frederick Prescott. I'm down at the Ojai Valley Art Show. And it's a great show. I'm down here surrounded by my wild animals. And these wild animals all move in the wind. They're wind sculptures. When the wind blows, the sculptures move with the wind. A lot of people call them green sculptures, but there's no motors in them. But they're all weighted and balanced, so any kind of slight wind will offset the balance, and then the animal comes alive. These sculptures are all made of steel, stainless steel, and they're very heavy. And then they've been powder coated with a special powder that goes on with a negative positive charge that actually melts right into the steel. This big red bull behind me weighs about 2,500 pounds. We have to bring this in with heavy equipment, and it goes on a 70-foot semi and with a freight liner. And they all the animals go into shoes, and they go right down the highway, and it looks like a circus going right down Main Street, except they're all a bunch of wild sculptures.
We
decided to come into Ojai this weekend to visit some friends, and we're just driving through town and noticed this wonderful market, so decided to take a stop and take a look. And so far we've seen a lot of great booths, a lot of amazing artists and jewelry, and I'm looking forward to finding some great treasures that you won't find other places.
I've been coming here every Memorial Day for about 20 years, how long I've been here, and it's just a fantastic art collection, or a fantastic collection of people.
We've now added music to it. We've had groups here for both days. We've had drummers here just under the shade trees drumming. We have food here this year, so you can get a burrito or meatballs or shaved ice. And everybody has a really good time. Families come, they wander through the park, they look at the art, the kids play on the playground and the play items. It's going to be a beautiful day in Ojai today. We've had nice weather almost all of our shows. This Memorial Day weekend is traditionally kind of nice. So it makes for a really lovely festive atmosphere.
I paint with palette knife because it's a sculpting. It's a kind of process where I take oil paint and the canvas and I sculpt the life and things, whether it's the ripples or the petals or the water. And the palette knife is it's a sculpting tool as well as a painting tool. So I love seeing how the light dances with the edges. It isn't like a smooth painting. It's more because the edges are there to catch the light. The painting changes with the experiences of your own use and where you hang it, what you do with it. If you hang it in the light, it dances with the light. If you hang it somewhere where there's not light, well, then it looks for the light. And I think sometimes water, flowers, the sky, they all have light, so it's all about light. So the palette knife can do that so beautifully that when I once discovered that, I hardly ever use the brush. I just want the paint to go on in a nice, sculpted, rich, intense way.
The Memorial Day art show in the park is something else. Well, what I'd like to say is next year, don't you miss it. This is Ojai, California, and y'all come and join as soon as you can. Okay? Good.